back. If you're new here, hey girl, hey. This is Boss Vision, where I share with you everything you need to know about making candles. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the exact 5-step simple method for how to price your candles. Yes, it can be so challenging and confusing to understand where you win in the market as far as a price point. So I'm super excited to give you that intel today. And if you stay until the end, I will be sharing a secret announcement, guys. Yes, we have a masterclass that I cannot wait to share more about. So definitely stay tuned for the video. And if you like videos like this, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything else that I post. All right, just jump right into it. Okay, guys, I know we're talking about how to price our candles, but we will be nothing as business owners without hydration. And that's why I thought, why not show you the best way to stay hydrated featuring an Epic water filter. Yes, guys, shout out to Epic water filter for sponsoring today's video of this Epic water filter. Like, why do they even call it that? That's a big shoe to fill. So we're gonna see. So this is an OG. So this is actually 1400 milliliters, which is 46 ounces. And you should replace your filter every 3 to 4 months. And you can go to epicwaterfilters.com to do so. So I've never had filtered water in a jar, but I think that's important because, guys, I cannot be the only one. You go to the gym and you fill up your water bottle, we get home and it has a smell to it. I'm like, that water's not filtered. It's every gym, every single gym. I'll go to an apartment gym, it's a smell. Any kind of water filter, like, it's a smell. So inside your bottle, you get a couple things, a few good things. So the first thing I see is this really cool filter. This you put inside of this filter holder. Filter and a filter holder, duh. So, whoa, baby. Very simple. It has a lock and an unlock. So let's unlock it. Unlock it and lock it. Anything black people gonna do? Make a song. Okay, so I think this is just a replacement because this one's already a little hook thing for, let's say if you want to put this on your book bag and run wherever, whatever, you could do that. Such a good idea, because a lot of times you don't want to put your water bottle in your bag because somehow movement, it spills, doesn't matter how tight it is. So I think that I'm just going off like guessing. That's how easy it is. You just simply, your goal is to like put the straw in the filter. You gotta trust yourself, bro. Really just believe in yourself. This is how you do it, very simply. You could do it, you could do it, you could do it too. Filter water. I really could put tap water in here right now. And then I'm drinking from there. Oh, period. I love that. So you could drink tap water. Tastes fresh. Okay, guys, we've migrated over to my kitchen. What you think of the dress? And then immediately when I press that button, it started pouring out. They're gonna give you a lot of facts and questions, but I love this because you get to know when to replace it. This sleek, modern bamboo handle, and it's just epic. Like, who doesn't want an Epic water filter? 10 out of 10 recommend. If you're looking for a water filter on Amazon and didn't know which one to get, I would say get this one because I was actually just looking for one. I was going to buy one and this person reached out to me, so it's such an amazing time. So yes, definitely use my link down below. Phenomenal, amazing, and you get to track how well you're doing for the day. Love that for us. Definitely grab one. Okay, step 1, you need to know your output cost. What's the cost of your wax? What's the cost of your wicks? How much your fragrance oil is? How much all of these things are packaging? And don't get me started on shipping. First, we're going to start with a candle business inventory sheet. So I created this a few years ago. If you want access to this, I'll link where you can gain access and purchase it down below. But yeah, here's an overview of what you need to do as far as a candle making calculator. Here's like a framework for inventory, which I'm happy I have because girl. And then here's all the equipment, and then your profit tracker. So this is going to help you be more intentional about your business in 2025. So for me right now, I'm just going to go through and update this list based upon what has changed, and I will be right back. Guys, this is literally not as hard as I thought. It was actually pretty fun. So here's an overview of what you need to do just to go backwards from where we were with this inventory sheet. But yeah, read this carefully once you download it in the description of this video below. Definitely take this seriously. So the main thing that I just worked on was the materials. Y'all, this took forever. Here I went through all the inventory and then the quantity, cost per item, and then that total cost before shipping. I did not include a shipping fee. Here's why. Me personally, if I do not have above the threshold of free shipping, I'm not ordering. I'm just not. That item will be sold out until I need enough for there to be no shipping fee, period. Okay, so it's very important to be mindful of that. Leverage Amazon if you need to, not for like your fragrances or waxes, but everything else is pretty much in the clear for Amazon. And then, also don't do your wicks. Don't do your wicks over there. And then the amount used per candle. From there, I put a formula here, which you guys will see, to calculate your per candle cost. You see that here. The main focus is your cost per item divided by the item amount, and then multiplied by the amount used per candle. Y'all, this is how expensive my candles are. $19.99. It's very funny that it's $19.99. So when you come to my website and you're like, oh, why does she have $45 candle? Because it costs $20 for me to make it. It's crazy. It's a very expensive, luxurious candle. So that's not even including the inventory for equipment, which y'all know we don't use hot glue guns anymore. We don't need that. But pouring pictures and things like that last for a year. So I really didn't include that, if I'm being completely honest. And then here's a profit tracker. Okay, profit. So in here, I just put in the date, which would be like April. So every time you make a certain item, you put the certain date here. So for me, I make a woodwick candle in April. It costs $19.99 here. Let's get really specific. $19.99, baby. So then from there, you calculate what the customer paid, and this formula will tell you how much you make in profit. So basically, this can help you be more intentional about how much money you're making. So let's say you sold a wholesale of 100 candles. That month, you would be able to gain an understanding of how well you're doing. So really, you would just do F3 times D3. You see, I learned this when I was a server. No. I was a secretary in a hotel. So it did work out. It did pay off. Yeah, formulas in Excel can be very beneficial. So let's say you sold 100 candles. You would earn $2,500 in profit, which would be the amount the customer paid times the amount sold minus the amount sold times the cost of creation. So very much a great formula to use. I hope this was helpful, guys. Yes, guys, you sell 100 of them, you can make $2,500. Keep that in perspective. So $205,000. Keep that in perspective. Who you're shipping from matters too. If you want to know where to buy supplies, I got your back. There's videos on this channel. Use my candle business inventory sheet. Now that you know your cost, we got to move on to step 2. You need to add labor. I had no clue about this in the beginning. I was just selling myself short. Factor in your time. Whether you're mixing scents or coming up with new ideas, every part of your effort deserves compensation. Step 3, you need to do market research. It's incredibly imperative for you to search other candle businesses within your industry, but also in your niche, because a lot of times we'll be looking at Bath and Body Works prices thinking that's our price. They're not in your niche. That's not your niche, okay? They're in your industry, but not your niche. They're not a candle handmade. Their candles are made of pretty much petroleum gas. So that's why they can have a $9 day. They can. They're just giving it away. That thing is very cheap to produce. That's why the jars are so high quality. They've been the most on that packaging, but the recipe, oh my God, if they put so much petroleum, carcinogens, everything, you will get sick, but it will smell good when you die. You will die with a pleasant nose. You really just need to see how the pricing per weight, so you can get an understanding of how you should price per weight. Last, but certainly not least, profit margin. So you may not have ever heard of that before, but in terms of being a small business owner, we need to be more so upfront and transparent about our profit margin. So how we are gaining versus losing. You have to add a healthy profit margin. And a standard rule of thumb, which I've heard in several years as an entrepreneur, is between 60 and 70%. This would be tripling your cost. That is the easiest way to price your candles. For me personally, my candles cost about $15 to make, so my cost $45. And there you have it, folks. This is the easiest thing you're ever going to do for your business, and I hope this video was helpful to walk you along a 4-step way to do it. Okay, comment down below what you think. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, your week, your next hour. Just living your purpose and love life. Okay, bye. Hey, my name's Talisha, and I teach entrepreneurs everything you need to know about making candles. If you're interested in that sort of content, then make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out on anything I post. Also, if you need one-on-one coaching, you can sign up here for us to go through your specific business together and how I can help take it to the next level. Or if you just want some quick recipes, sign up for patreon.com/bossvision. and gain access to all the wax and fragrance secrets. If you need self-guided learning, then I definitely recommend you grab an ebook here or the entire bundle, girl. Just make sure you're set up for success. I also have my own candle business, and I have recently launched a faith-based candle collection at senseofvision.com. His word brings life. You can use the code YouTube for 20% off. If you want to send me your candles to review on Boss Vision, please send to this address right here. I got your back. Or if any brands are watching this and you want to send me something just as an unboxing, I got your back as well. Just send it to this address right here.